First thing first, if you are new here, I usually have a NBA unit chart, how I track it. We are back doing units today, and I'm going to use the same style I like while I was out in Florida. Look like a lot of people like that. So we're going to run that style back. First thing, we have a money line parlay. We have Boston Celtics to win against my Pistons straight up. You know, they're going to definitely probably do that. OKC to win against the Raptors straight up. You know, they're going to probably do that. And the last one I like is Miami Heat to win straight up against the Pelicans. The Pelicans are on a back-to-back, and you're going against Miami at home, and they're a better coach team. So I was just going to do Miami straight up like this for -148, but nothing in NBA is guaranteed. But the Pistons and the Raptors losing is the closest thing you're going to get. So I added that for extra juice and did it on DraftKings at -105. If you guys are wondering what platform I use Outlier to do this. This is who I partnered up with, give you access to it for a week free to try it out with the link in the bio, or it will be pinned to the top comments after this. And shout out to them. The next one for another unit, Cavaliers versus Timberwolves. The over, and I did the alt over for 97.5. Orlando, why did you do that? Look at the last 10 games. Cleveland Cavaliers has went over that 206 9 out of 10 times. Minnesota has went over that 9 out of 10 times. And yes, you're going to say, Orlando, you have injuries. I really don't care about those injuries because they've been having injuries. Within these 10 games, you had Strus not playing. In the 10 games, you had Mitchell not playing. Over here, you had Rudy Gobert not playing. Probably Anthony Edwards with his finger. We got Karl Anthony Towns. So already without them playing, I still already like it. Now, I did all of these bets hours ago. So if any crazy news change, yeah, that's up to you to decide if you want to switch it up and pivot and do something different, because I did this while I had whatever news. But once I put it in, I'm stuck with what I'm rolling with. So you got no surgery with Donovan Mitchell. He's out. Max Strus is out. Anthony Edwards is game time decision. Rudy Gobert, game time decision. Naz Reid, game time. So they like, look, we don't know who's playing, who will be here, who will be consistent. So you seen on the 21st, ours was at 211, and they keep on going lower. I think that's a good catch game. So instead of me just taking the over, which I do like, I'm also doing, I decided to do an alt over. So I lowered it down a little bit more so we can have some insurance, some room. Same thing with the Grizzlies versus the Spurs. I like the Grizzlies to probably upset them and win, because you got two bums fighting over the dollar. The only thing is the Spurs are playing at home, but the Grizzlies have already beaten them. I believe they possibly beat them twice already this year. So instead of the regular spread, we added that up to 10.5 to make it an even +100 on FanDuel. So that's why I definitely like that play right there. So let's keep it coming and keep it going. Next play we have is the over on the Clippers versus the Trailblazers. Why do you have the over on that, Lando? Over 207.5. Same thing, but a little different. When you look at this game, you're looking at their head-to-head. If you look at their head-to-head, the last 10 times they played, it went over that 100%. Like literally. So we go, not exactly like that, but if you look at it in this spec off their head-to-head games. So looking at their head-to-head, they played each other 3 times this season. 234, 259, 219. So worst case, I see it going 219. The lowest. Could it go lower? Yeah. You know, the bookies got something. So I like this as a regular over, to be honest, with no problem, because that's over that 219. But same thing, we are being a little bit safer. So we're lowering that down to 207. And with the Pacers versus the Warriors, you don't need really any explanation to break this down. It is the Warriors playing at home, going against a team that don't play no defense, but they can score. Last time they played each other, let's see, I believe it was fireworks of scoring. So let's see, over. You can see that, get it at 239.5, over 240, which is crazy. Head to head, last time they played at 240. So they put it right around right there. Look like they started at 237. And with people probably hammering it with all of their money, they've been on it. The under has hit in Pacers' last 5 out of 6 games on the road. But they haven't been playing the Warriors. Haven't been playing them. So last 2 games over 240. That's too high for me to take it like that. So that's why I lowered it down. And you can get it on DraftKings at -126 right there. Next unit play, I like on Fanduel -105. We have the Clippers going against the Trailblazers. Now, we all going to expect the Clippers to win. I like Trailblazers covering the spread. I think it's too high at home. And Clippers they're a good team, but sometimes they're not a good team. It just depends on what day it is. But I still like them to cover by at least 5. The exact same thing with Lakers. Lakers and Clippers are cousins. They play in the same building. Lakers are at home. They're playing against a bruised and abused 76ers team that we have no idea who's going to play every single day. But they are worried about seeding and stuff like that right now. So I see both LA teams winning by 5 for -105. That's what we got.